Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. How are you today? Welcome back to new lesson with Play and Learn Arabic with Koko. I hope you have been practicing and already become a pro in your harakat, the long vowel, the short vowels, and the tanween. And you're ready for a new step today. Your friends here at home, they are very excited because they will go up one more step with you, and so do Koko. And as I told you earlier, it only needs practice. It just needs only practice. The more you practice, the more you get better, and the faster you can start reading complex words. And today we will have something different, something very simple but yet hard. You need to understand the concept very well, pay attention, and imagine things in your head. And as I said earlier, you need to relate things to your native language. Sometimes it helps. Today's lesson have some similarity with English pronunciation, and I'll show you later what I mean. But if you really understand this concept, you will be able to move faster in this lesson and the lesson before, because the lesson after, because the lesson after this lesson is really depend on this lesson. So this lesson and the following lesson are going to be related yet different. So if you got the concept of this lesson, it will help you to establish a base for your next lesson. So go in order, don't rush it, take your time and practice. So are you ready to start today? Okay, so let's go to the classroom, meet Koko, and he is waiting, and he can wait to start. So let's all go to the classroom, okay? Let's go. Assalamu alaikum, Koko. How are you today? I know you're ready. I know you've been practicing a lot. So are you ready for today? Okay, so your friends at home too, they are ready, and they came to play and learn with you. Okay? So as I said earlier, today's lesson is quite different, and it will be hard if you do not pay attention or understand what I mean, but it will help you if you relate it to the English language, and I will explain later what do I mean. But today's lesson about one of the harakas of the Arabic letters or Arabic language is the sukun. To understand this better, you need to understand the meaning of the word sukun in Arabic. The word sukun in Arabic means, some people they translate it as silent, but it's not silent because it has a sound. The letter will have a sound, but it doesn't move. So I would like to use the meaning of no movement more than silent, because silent means you don't hear the sound, but with sukun is something is moving and get quiet, doesn't move. So the letters, sometimes you hear the sound, but you don't move your mouth. Like for example, when I was using, we're doing ba fatha, for example. When we did before, ba fatha, we said ba. We move our mouth up. Bit with the kasra, we move it down. Bu with dhamma, we circled our lips. So you don't need help. The letter doesn't need any help to come out. It comes out easily. Ba, bu, bi, ban, bun, bin, and so on and so forth. But with the sukun, the scenario is different. The sukun symbol is a letter, say, for example, I will use the same letter ba again. Letter ba. In the traditional Arabic books, you see it as a circle. The sukun symbol as a circle. In the Quran, you're going to see it different. In the Quran, the sukun symbol is kind of like the head of the ha letter. So you have this way. Okay? Kind of like the head of letter ha. So for now, when we are reading or learning to read, I'm going to use the circle form, traditional form. But when we start the Tajweed and we go into the Quran, I will teach you the other kind. Let's stick now with the circle, make it simple. But can I say, when I was doing ba fatha, I said ba, easy. Can I pronounce the ba with the sukun? Sukun means no movement. Can I say no? It's hard. So the letters with the sukun symbol, they need a letter before them to help them, to pull them out. And let the sound be heard. For example, I'm going to use a letter alif to make it easy. So if I have a letter alif with fatha, even letter alif with fatha, ab. When I add the ba with sukun, it's become ab. I can hear now the ba. If I take the alif out, you can't, because the ba doesn't move. The sukun make it hard for the ba to move by herself. She needs something else before her to pull the sound out. And I always tell my students, imagine a letter alif is grabbing the ba. She's very lazy, she can't move, and she just grab it and hold till move it out. Grab and hold. So letter alif grabbing on the ba. So you can never pronounce a word or a part of the word that has a sukun without pronouncing the letter before it. It will not come out. So you need to train yourself. Once you see this, just let the letter before grab the letter with the sukun. So ab, aj, am, an. It's just like that. It's so simple. Just imagine, and sometimes it helps. I see my students, when they try to read the word, they move their hand and they say ab, I, and that helps them to control. And once they get used to the thing, they will not use their hand, and it will be easy for them. Let's relate this to English and see what do I mean. If you have a word on, okay, on. So that word on, just like an O has a dhamma and the N has a sukun. On. Can you pronounce it an N of an on word by saying it's not going to come. On. A word up. Just like a U with a fatha and a P with a sukun. I can say up, but I can say I can't. So I use and you say up. Let's use a long word. So I want to use the word movement. If I want to say the word movement, I will find the sukun will be on the V and on the N. And also, I don't want to use the T because that is a stopping point. So movement. So movement. So this is one word and other word together makes movement. Movement. I guess it by itself. You have to say move, and you stop, ment. Kind of like the word will have, I think in English, 2 syllables. Move, ment. Move, ment. And so on. So you need to divide the Arabic word the same way into syllables. Sometime when you have the sukun, because you need to stop. So I can say the meaning of sukun is not a silent letter. Rather, it is no movement or pausing in the middle of the word. If you have a long word, it's a pause. You pause till you go to the next part of the word. Movement. Movement. And always remember the letter before, trying to catch the letter with the sukoon, kind of pull him up to be pronounced. Up. Ab. At. Ait. Ah. Ah. Al. Ay. Al. An. And so on. So, remember this trick. Catch and hold. Sukoon is catch and hold, because in the next lesson I'm going to use the same trick, but I'm going to do it differently. So sukoon is catch and hold. Catch and hold. Ab. Ab. Like this. So I hope you got the concept. And there are two symbols. One in the traditional Arabic books, you're going to see it as a circle. In the Quran, kind of the letter of the ha head. So let's do words now. It becomes easier when you apply the rule in a word. I'm going to use in the beginning a two-letter word, okay, to make it easy, with the harakat we learned before, at least the short vowels. So I'm going to say a letter, qaf, and the meme. Can we read? Qu. One harakat. Qu. You can hear it. Qum. 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 Is that easy or not easy? Let's do other word. Si. Sir. But the scene is jumping on the ra, grabbing it. Sir. Catch and hold to pick her up. Sir. Sir. Qum. Sir. Okay. Na. Nam. Nam. So noon catching the meme. Nam. Nam. Get up. Nam. Nam. And so on. Let's use three-letter word. Use the same one. Qaf, meme, ta. So, qum, qum. I'm going to stop here. Qum, two. Qum, pause, two. Qum, pause, two. It's just like writing it this way. Qum, two. Just like making it qum, two. You have to pause for a second. Qum, two. It's only 1 second pause. Qum, two. Again here. Sir, two. And it's already divided by set because ra does not join from the left. So it's easy for us. Sir, two. The third word is noon, meme, ta. It's going to be ni, nim, nim, two. So it's going to be nim, two. And so on. So, qum, two, nim, two, sir, two. Okay, let's practice with more complex words. Now we got the concept. Okay, let's use some of the words in the book. Let's use the word first word. Alif with kasra is what? I. Ha sukoon, you can say it. So you need to pause here. The alif would catch the ha. Then sin fatha, sa. Long vowel alif, because there is no any haraka on the alif, preceded by a fatha. Sa. Sa. But the noon has sukoon. San. I will not make it fast like I'm saying because I have a long vowel, so I have to be abide rule. But still, I will not pause. I'm not going to say ihsa. No, it's going to be san. San. So still the alif, the sin and alif are going to grab on the noon and pull it out. Because you have a long vowel, you have to go with the long vowel rule, but still you're not going to pause. You're going to make it longer, 2 haraka, and then grab on. So san, like a slow motion in the san and a fast motion in the san, san, like this. Okay, let's use the word alif kasra, kaf sukoon. Ik. I have a long vowel ya, not alif this time, because I'm going to have a ya. So I'm going to be abide by the long vowel rule. Li, li, li. So the lam and ya are grabbing on the lam of the sukoon. Ik, li, ik, li, like that. Let's do the third one. Man. Man. So we're going to pause at the noon. Man. Su. Long vowel wow. Su. Mansur. Mansur. So you're going to divide the word at Mansur. You're going to have 2 syllables. Mansur. Ihsan. Iklil. And so on. So you have here all these are 2 syllables words. Let's do more. رض رض ونن رض ونن. It's just like a driving. Follow the sign and you reach your destination. So you're going to need to practice the sukoon with all the harakat that we had before. Let's do one more word with So this word has all the harakat we had before. Short vowel, long vowel, and tanween. So you're going to have mim fatha ma, qaf had the sukoon, maq, maq, badam bu, waw long vowel bu, maq, bu, lin. So maq, bu, lin, 3 syllables. Maq, bu, lin. مقبول مقبول. So here is the kasra tanween. This is alif kasra dal sukun. Id. Id. You can't say I and wait to think about the dal. I. No. You have to see that when you see the sukun right away, you have to rush. Id. Id. Re. Don't say re. Ye. No. It's a long vowel. Yeah. You don't pronounce it. You have to make it just make this kasra and the ra longer. Re. Re. Sun. Sun. Idrisun. Idrisun. Okay? And that's all about today. Today's lesson is about sukoon. Sukoon means no movement or it's a pause. It is to pause. Okay, it's a pause. No movement or a pause. And you're going to have it either in a circle in traditional Arabic or as a letter ha, the head of the letter ha in the Quran. But that is how we're going to practice later on. But for now, we're going to use the circle. So from now on, whenever I make a circle, you know, I mean sukoon. So all these words, they have short vowel, long vowel, and tanween and sukoon. So there are very good examples for you to practice on. And as I said earlier, make your own words. Don't have to know the meaning. You don't have to have meaning. Just put letters together, one with short vowel, and then put next to it long vowel, and then put the tanween at the end. Put sukoon, add sukoon there, because today we had the sukoon, so now you can make more complex words. By next class, you will have one more rules, and you can make a real good word. Okay? For now, keep practicing until I see you next time when you are ready. Do not rush. When you are ready. I say to you, في أمان الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.